Watch this former homicide detective brilliantly speak the truth about gun violence on Fox News, and then watch how at the very end, he gives things a gutsy twist that they were never expecting.
Fox News, from what I understand, that this shooter had phoned a friend and said that he was suicidal and that he was going to shoot up a bank. If that is the truth, then I think that we need to again look at what is going on in our society. You know, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. Just 2 weeks ago, I stood in front of a camera where you had some kids, some babies shot in Nashville, Tennessee, with a person who, by the way, had an AR-15. And from what we've been told here, Neil, this individual had that same kind of a weapon. And when you look at mental illness, if mental illness is involved here, and that weapon, that's a dangerous concoction. And we've got to do something in this society, Neil. I am sick and tired of standing in front of a camera. Neil, you and I have been on numerous occasions where people, young people, have lost their lives. 4 people left home this morning, and 4 people are not coming home tonight. That is something that we need to take into consideration. And when the governor says we shouldn't talk about certain things now, well, then I have to disagree with the government. We have to talk about guns. AR-15 are killing our babies and our citizens in this country, and we've got to do something about it.
Can you just imagine the panic in the Fox News control room? He starts off talking about mental illness. He mentions an AR-15, but the Fox producers have got to be thinking, good, talk about this as a mental health thing. But then he brilliantly turns it and says, of course we need to talk about this issue right now. When else are we supposed to talk about this? I'm sick and tired of hearing politicians say now is not the time to talk about solutions for gun violence. So at that point, the Fox producers must have been saying, wait a second, that's not in our standard script. And then, before they can shut him off, he says the plain truth. The problem is the gun. It's the AR-15. Former homicide detective Ted Williams managed to go on Fox News and tell it like it is, that the guns are to blame and the politicians are too gutless to do anything about it. And he did it so intelligently that they couldn't do a thing about it.